what is worth splurging on, and what's important to save on.
All right, we're back with Manisha Thakur, and she's ready to answer some of our viewer questions that were sent in to say whether they should save or splurge. All right, and I'm hoping that we could splurge a little today. So
we'll see.
Here is my first question. It's from my viewer, Lexi. I just got my tax return for $1,200 and I really want to go on a trip with my friends. I'm about to graduate, but a tax return is basically free money, so it's fine to use it on my trip, right? Her student loans is $22,000. Her credit card debt is $2,000. Her savings is $300, and her monthly income is $900. So I'm thinking she needs to save.
So, Lexi, I feel so bad being the bearer of potentially unpleasant news, but that tax refund is not free money. That tax refund is actually your own money. It's money that you prepaid to Uncle Sam, that you overpaid in taxes. And the reason that I have to say save is that Lexi has $2,000 in credit card debt, and it'll be much better for her to take that $1,200, apply it to paying down that credit card debt, because as we talked about earlier in the show, if she just pays the minimum monthly payment, it'll cost her nearly $4,000 by the time she's paying off that credit card debt.
So what are some tips regarding tax return money that we should, think of?
Number one, if you have credit card debt, that's the first place at Go Girl Finance we want to see you paying off those credit cards. The second thing is if you don't have an emergency fund, her savings was low, I'd like to see at least a $2,000 emergency fund.
Okay.
After those two, then you can start thinking about splurging.
Okay, all right, here's my next question from Sam. He is graduating in 2 months and really needs a new car for his job search. My current one is very old, but probably has a year left in it with a few repairs. Should I get a new one now? His student loans is $15,000. His credit card debt is $0. His savings is $4,000, and his monthly income is $2,500.
Oh.
I'm feeling optimistic, and I think he could possibly splurge.
Well, Sam has some pretty impressive numbers there, and I'm going to say 80% splurge, but with a little saving twist. And let me explain. I think he should buy a car, but not a new car. I think he should buy a used car, a 2 or 3 year old used car with low mileage. He'll pay a lot less money, and he won't have to have those repairs that he's concerned about, most likely.
Okay, so moral of the story, splurge smartly.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, here is my last question from Brianna. For graduation, my friends are going to Cancun, and she really wants to go, but she doesn't know if she can afford it. Her student loans is $55,000. Her credit card debt is $5,000. Her savings is $800, and her monthly income is $1,200. I'm thinking save because it's pretty high in credit card debt.
I'm saying double save. I'm right there with you, Chelsea. And the other thing I'd highlight is her student loans are extremely high at $55,000 already, and I'm guessing she's not a senior. A rough rule of thumb is you don't want to take out more in student loan debt than you think you're going to earn on average in your first 10 years out of school. And so at that loan level, you want to be doing everything you can to build up your savings to start chipping away at that debt.
Well, Brianna, Cancun's not going anywhere, so maybe just now is not the time. But thank you so much for helping me answer these questions. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit something, whether to save or splurge. And when we get back, we will talk about some phone apps that could help you save savvier.